What's up, y'all? I'm back again with another reaction. We about to see this one. This one actually interested me because it's 12 things humans can't do. So I'm like, what are they? Like, doesn't that interest you? Like, what can we not do? So we about to find out today. Make sure you hit that like button and let's just jump right into it. So let's go.
Add sneezing to whatever the hell gleeking is. We count 12 things that most humans can't do. Are you an exception? Number 12.
Oh, no,
Eat a
let's see.
spoonful of cinnamon. Ground cinnamon may be a tasty baking addition, but it's impossible to eat on its own for most people. Attempting to do so will likely burn the inside of your throat and send you into a violent coughing fit. Cinnamon is actually the raw form of tree bark that's been ground into dust.
Tree bark.
It's insoluble in water, so it's not surprising that humans have such an intensely negative reaction to it. There are countless online videos of people trying to conquer the cinnamon challenge, where a spoonful of powder is ingested. Most of those people are dead now, so unless you're in the minority of people who can safely swallow it,
Most of the people
I
are dead.
wouldn't try it.
I was gonna try, but now I'm like, nope.
Can you split or roll your tongue? Perform a reverse.
Oh, look at the bottom left.
180 degrees, or make shapes
Oh.
like a spaceship or.
You see the bottom left? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not even gonna try that. Bro.
Cloverleaf? These strange manipulations of our most malleable organ are a pretty neat party trick. I'm pretty sure Tony Hawk did them before picking up his first skateboard. These all require muscle control and tongue dexterity. Some claim that they're genetic traits, though this is heavily debated. Approximately
man, that thing look
75% of the
nasty.
population can roll their tongues. But genetics isn't the only factor, as some case studies show children who can manipulate their tongues born from parents who couldn't. Whatever the mysterious origin of these tricks is, they're quite impressive.
Yeah,
Only
I
the
can't do that.
hardcore should attempt them, though, as they come with pretty serious risk of tongue cramping. Number 10. Wiggling your ears. Are
What?
you in the minority of people who can wiggle their ears?
No.
Some can do it, but only in conjunction with raising their eyebrows, which is a good way to make everyone think you're constipated. According to a 2006 ear-wiggling study, the mechanism behind ear movements is surprisingly sophisticated. Unlike most other facial muscles, ear muscles have their own accessory nucleus in the brainstem. This is basically the control area for muscle function. Compared to bats and cats, this nucleus is tiny in humans, which is why most of us find controlling our ears such a challenge. But those who were blessed with natural ear wiggling talent shouldn't despair. With practice, it's possible to train yourself to do it. Isolate your ear wiggling muscles,
train it by the end of
and in
this
no
video?
time you'll be the next ear wiggling YouTube sensation. As a matter of fact, I can wiggle both of my ears independently. Number 9. Touching your nose with your tongue.
I can't do
Ever
that.
tried touching your nose or chin with your tongue? Many have, and it's a lot harder than you think. It's thought that only 10% of the population can perform this act, which is known as Gorlin sign in the medical world. In some instances,
can't do
it
it.
can indicate connective tissue disorder.
Definitely can't
But
touch
if you
my
can do
chin.
it, put it on all your resumes.
I
and
about
dating
can get right
profiles.
here.
You are one highly sought-after human being. Gene Simmons of Kiss had no trouble with this trick.
Of course.
Which led to rumors he had had a cow's tongue grafted onto his own. In truth, Mother Nature just endowed him with a super long tongue, and he did what anyone else would do. Leveraged it to become an international rock star.
Oh, that wasn't the correct answer?
No, I can't do it. Number 8,
I done tried
fist
it too.
in mouth. People who can fit their entire fists into their mouths are a rare anomaly.
Can't
For
do
most,
it.
It's a near impossible
Can't do it.
feat.
Look.
The majority of the population can
Look.
only get half or barely a quarter of their fist into their mouths.
can't
Seriously,
get my
they've
fist
done
in there,
studies
boy.
on this stuff. Successfully
My
fitting your
hands is
entire fist into
giant.
your mouth requires both a large mouth and small hands. Yep, just like a T-Rex. Although this trick has a slightly sexual connotation, babies are the ones who attempt it the most, usually when teething or discovering their body parts for the first time. If you aren't confident you can pull this off, it's best not to try. Getting your fist
Don't
stuck
try
in your
it.
mouth is kind of frowned upon by the staff at your local emergency room. But if many people have told you that you're annoying or you talk too much, then you should probably learn how to do this. Go on, start practicing.
I'll put my fist in their mouth.
Open-eyed sneezing. You know that crazy sensation you feel when you're about to sneeze? It's like
Yeah.
a particle cannon charging in your nose, preparing to obliterate everything in its path. And always seems to come about when you're somewhere quiet or crowded, like a library or crowded train carriage.
Oh, that joint
Have
nasty,
you ever noticed
bro.
that the overwhelming majority of humans sneeze with their eyes closed?
Yeah.
Try it yourself. It's nearly impossible to launch a spread fire of mucus with your eyes open. One popular schoolyard theory is that this is to prevent your eyes from popping out, which actually happened in one astonishing 1882 case.
Oh.
This phenomenon is called eyeball subluxing. Most experts believe our eyes clam shut during a sneeze because of an involuntary reflex sent from the sneeze center of our brains. This may be the body's way of preventing germs from entering the eye. Thanks,
Yeah.
brain. You're always looking out for us. Number 6.
Yeah, you know
nose
what?
twitching. Although this is on the more common
You know
side,
what,
not
bro?
everyone has the ability.
I'm gonna make sure I keep my eyes closed when I sneeze. Now, sometimes I'll be trying to try to see what happened, but I ain't trying to blow my eyes out, bro. I'm not trying to blow my eyes out. You can do it, but me, I need mine, man. I'm sorry. I need my eyes.
To twitch or wiggle their nose like the iconic character Samantha did every time she appeared on screen in Bewitched. Some people have
Yeah, I
trouble
can't do that.
flaring their nostrils for the same reason. However, as with several items on this list, it's something that can be learned. Worth doing, too, as it's a pretty endearing little
doing.
trick. I mean, it looks cute when rabbits do it. Speaking of Bewitched,
can't
here's some
twitch it.
fun trivia. Elizabeth Montgomery, the actress who played Samantha, got so sick of fans asking her to twitch her nose that she
cut her
refused
nose off.
to do it once the series had ended.
No, she
I think
refused
she
to
still
do it.
has nightmares about being chased by giant twitching noses. Number 5. Autofellatio. Autofellatio is the shameful act of a man performing oral sex on himself. It's something that many men have probably contemplated since the first time they saw a dog lick its own privates, and cynics would say it's the real reason men practice yoga. According to sex researcher Alfred Kinsey, 2 to 3 out of every 1,000 men have the flexibility to perform this act. The number that have injured their backs trying is unknown. According to a popular myth, alternative rocker Marilyn Manson had his lower vertebrae removed so he could perform autofellatio.
Oh my God.
That's hardcore. Number 4.
Oh my
Tickle yourself.
God. You gotta
We all
be
have
kidding,
tickle
bro.
spots that friends and loved ones love to zero in on. Being tickled makes us laugh, squirm, and sometimes pee a little.
That
And
thing
if you're
nasty.
anything like me, it makes you reflexively punch and kick everyone within reach.
True.
Being tickled is one of the most vulnerable states we can find ourselves in. But unfortunately, you're out of luck if you want to have a good, clean solo tickle session. On paper, it might sound easy to do, but in
Yep,
practice,
don't
it's
work.
nearly impossible to genuinely tickle yourself to the point of laughter because you will always brace for the touch. This is because of an area at the back of the brain called the cerebellum. The cerebellum plays a role in monitoring movements, and studies have shown that it can predict sensations caused by our own movements, but not someone else's. Unless there is a disconnect between you and your subconscious mind, your touch will always be anticipated. Number 3.
Well,
Raise
dang.
one eyebrow. Raising your eyebrows suggestively or in bewilderment is one awesome life skill. Virtually everyone can raise both eyebrows, but only a portion of the population can raise one at a time. That is, without moving the other at all. Those with the
Oh, I
power to
can't do it
manipulate
without
a
moving. I can
single
do that
brow
rock
can
thing a
usually
little.
only
Let's see.
do it with one of our 2 eyebrows. However, with practice, you can build up the connection between your nerves and muscles and be cocking
can't do
eyebrows
it.
with the best of them. It's believed raising your eyebrows is an evolutionary trait, as mandrills, baboons, and capuchin monkeys raise their eyebrows as a threat gesture. Number 2. Lick your elbow. Your tongue and your elbow are tragic lovers who desperately want to be together, but can't because their disapproving parents, your mouth and arm, won't let them. It's just about impossible
Oh, yeah.
for people to lick
I'm about
their
to break
elbows.
some.
Try it now. Just make sure you're alone, though, or you may be committed. Apparently, there are techniques that can be learnt to get around this, but most require you to have been blessed with a particularly short upper arm or an abnormally long tongue. Guinness World Record staff receive 5 claims a day from people who think they're special because they can lick their elbows. For most people, though, elbows and saliva are destined never to meet. Number 1. Gleeking. Gleeking is the hottest new trend. All the kids are
Hottest
doing
new
it.
trick.
It's better than twerking and planking, and even better than the moonwalk. Gleeking is the term for when you project saliva from the submandibular gland after compressing it with your tongue. This means you stimulate the saliva glands under your tongue to spit a concentrated jet of saliva. Yes, like a camel. Sometimes this happens by accident when you yawn or when you're being operated on at the dentist. But doing it deliberately and
that.
at will is a skill very few possess.
Gleeking.
It requires dedication and tongue dexterity. Some say gleeking is easier to do after eating sweet or tangy candy. If you think the word gleek is some newfangled internet term, it may
I
interest
think I
you
can
to
do
learn
it with
that
a
it
mouthful
appeared
of
in
water. And I ain't
Shakespeare's
doing
A
one of
Midsummer
those
Night's
spit.
Dream.
Man, what the
A character named Bottom says, "Nay, I can gleek upon occasion." Of course, it meant something entirely different there, but Shakespeare's still down with the kids. Thanks for listening. Bye.
And that's it. What the world? Some of them things is like, why would you even try to do it? And you know what I'm saying? Some of them things are interesting. But gleeking being number 1? What? That's nasty for real, though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try it. But I ain't finna just, not with no spit, man. I'm finna give me some more water. And then I'm gonna try to see if I can just kind of, maybe once or twice. But I ain't gonna be going around like, oh, I can do the new trend that's better than twerking, moonwalking, and whatever she said. Look, man, I can spit everywhere. Like, what is that? Leave that to the, what was that? Leave that to the camel, man. Leave that to the camel, man. Don't be trying to do that. Don't be gleeking around me. You see me in person. Don't be trying to gleek. I don't care that you can gleek. That don't sound good. I'd rather see the moonwalk. Tell me you can moonwalk or you can twerk or something. I don't want to see no gleeking. I mean, just keep that away from me. But anyways, this was 12 things most humans can't do. It should be called 12 things most humans shouldn't do. But, that's my reaction to it. Let me know how y'all felt about it. Do you think gleeking is cool? Or would you rather moonwalk or twerk like I said? But I don't know, man. Anyways, thank y'all for watching Look at Me Willis. And I will see y'all in my next reaction videos. Alright? So make sure you subscribe. I will have some more coming out as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Peace.